Hey everyone, and welcome back to the VSO Gun Channel. It's great to be here as always. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you check that subscription notification setting, ring that bell and all that sort of stuff, because I've gotten notification from multiple of you over the last couple days that they're doing the thing again, right? Today we're talking about the Rarebreed Triggers situation, and this is going to be a relatively quick video. I just wanted to bring to your guys' attention that there's an effort going on to help get those triggers back to you. And I put it like this. Whenever I think about a problem, my first question is the government involved? If yes, then how do we reduce that involvement in any way possible to help it run more efficiently? Because we know that the government is absolutely freaking worthless when it comes to just about everything these days. So we're going to hear a quick word from today's sponsor. I'm going to tell you what's going down. Today's video is brought to you by 1st Phorm. 1st Phorm is a pro-American, pro-freedom supplement company. You probably eat way too much crap and not enough protein. So 1st Phorm's mission is to put more protein in your face hole. Now, the thing that I've been using a whole lot lately are their meat sticks. Now, these things are a 20 gram of protein stick. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. It doesn't have any like weird whey or any stuff like that. It is made out of meat. If you check them out using my link in the link tree or on the affiliates page, and that tells them that I sent you, and that helps out the channel. So special thanks to 1st Phorm for making today's video possible. Ever since Reed O'Connor's decision came down, I have prefaced any video about the Rarebreed triggers and the WOT triggers with a similar sentiment, which is right now you are getting a ton of emails. I get them like every other day from various outfits that are trying to sell these devices to you. Do not buy those things. I'm telling you, do not buy them. Unless you are meeting Cletus in the middle of the bayou somewhere and you're going to exchange one of those devices for like a 5-gallon bucket of pennies or something like that, do not buy that thing. And let me explain why. There are currently 2 pillars of protection in place for citizens of the United States who have a God-given and inalienable right to these devices, but their government is infringing on that right. So we have to understand the playing field here. What they're doing is illegal. However, depending on how things shake out, you may or may not find yourself in a pickle depending on your behavior. So let me explain these 2 pillars. We have a nationwide vacater, as in it does not exist. It is not in effect. They basically have to go back to the beginning and rewrite the whole thing if they want to do that. Then you have injunctive relief for the plaintiffs. So these are 2 separate carve-outs. And the plaintiffs specifically are National Association for Gun Rights and all of their members and downstream corporate clients, like Rarebreed Triggers. Let me drill this down to be a little bit more specific. If you purchased an FRT-15, as in the actual Rarebreed Triggers product, then you are covered by both of these, the vacater and the injunctive relief. However, if you purchased a device that is like the FRT-15, but is not specifically the FR-15, and you did not purchase that device from one of the downstream clients of Rarebreed Triggers, so NAGR, Rarebreed Triggers, and all of their retail shops, right? Then you are only covered by the nationwide vacater, not the injunctive relief. So now that we've gotten a little bit more specific, we have seen nationwide vacators be thrown out. So thrown out when we go up to either the circuit court or the Supreme Court. We have seen both of these situations happen. So these people that are selling these devices, because Rarebreed is currently not selling these devices because they have got an injunction against them in the state of New York, right? So they're being very careful about what they're selling and who they're selling it to, and they're currently not offering this product. So that means that the only devices that are FRT or FRT-like that are available for sale anywhere on the planet are not covered by Reed O'Connor's injunctive relief. They are only covered by the nationwide vacater. I have no reason to believe that the Fifth Circuit would mess with any of this. However, we have seen them throw out vacatures in the past. They have usually upheld narrowly tailored injunctive relief for the plaintiffs. So if we war game that out a little bit and consider for a second who might be selling these devices. We know that they're not Rarebreed Triggers, right? We know that they are not selling them. So who is left? Either they are the people that you don't want to give your money to, that we have covered on multiple occasions, that are a bunch of slime balls and predatory sellers that we have done multiple videos on. You don't want to give them your money. Or this is a Fed honeypot, expecting that maybe they might get that vacatur reversed. And then they've got a whole list of people that are no longer protected by anything. Definitely not the injunctive relief for the plaintiffs. I know that was a long way around. I just don't want any of you guys to get jammed up. So the situation that we're currently in is NAGR has taken over the effort to get you, who are part of their injunctive relief, back your property. So for those of you who haven't been tracking, Reed O'Connor gave the ATF an extension. He did not stay his decision. He said that you have until February, the mid-February, I think it's the 22nd off the top of my head, of 2025 to return everything that you stole. 30 days, yeah, I could see why 30 days might be a little bit tough for you to do that, since you basically took them from everybody and then scrambled them up across the country, right? You got till mid-February to figure your stuff out and get everybody their stuff back, except for those who make readily apparent that they are part of the injunctive relief. So if you go to the ATF and say, hey, I want my trigger back, give me my crap back, then they have to return it to you immediately. I'm going to tell you something that I was told when I was an early adult, and that is that you minimize the amount of times that you have to speak directly to the cops. In fact, there's a famous video out there. I won't include it in today's video, but it basically says that there is nothing ever positive to be had by talking to the cops about anything legally binding, right? So basically, don't talk to the cops, right? Have someone talk to the cops on your behalf is always a better way to go about it. Well, NAGR has set it up so that they will contact the cops on your behalf. Now, let me get my notes here to make sure that I get it all right. An email, not the ATF an email, send NAGR an email, and it is FRT@gunrights, and I can't give you the rest of it because YouTube is dumb. The subject line should read, I want my FRT back. Include your name, number, serial number, whether you're susceptible to any diseases. Include in the body your name, phone number, email address, your NAGR membership number, and a copy of whatever seizure paperwork the ATF gave you when they stole your crap. So if you are a victim of your government and you do want your property back, or if you just simply want to screw with them, then contact NAGR via this method. Let them know so that they can be the middleman to insulate you from your government. I would also say, as an added, I would say that you also want the ATF to clarify in writing, as in you want an apology from them saying, oh, no, we were wrong. That's what I would do, because I would want to take an opportunity just to screw with them. But that's me. So that is all for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this and your predictions on what's going to happen once this gets up to the Fifth Circuit, because you absolutely know that the ATF is not going to give up until they've been ground into the dirt. National Association for Gun Rights for making this thing possible, and we'll see you on another video here at the VSO Gun Channel.